Hey everybody, welcome back to CALLOUS Draft Duel, round of 32. That is round 1. Single elimination. It is Tratufo against Zinc. You guys saw the draft. There is a link to the video with the draft in the description if you want to go back and see who's got what and how we got here. And these are the games. It is a best of 3, and like I said, single elim, so the loser is out. Let's get into it. It is Tratufo on the bottom, and it is Zinc on the top. Executor lead for Tratufo, which has multiple good sets, but we're not going to get to see anything too fancy. He's just going to chlorophyll himself to make sure he's faster, and he's going to boom, and that is that. But he could have had Sleep Powder, Stun Spore, Sunny Solar Beam, all that stuff. Boom is going to be good enough. He's going to trade with Moltres. Armaldo comes in against a seeded Salamence. And Kingdra for Tratufo. Wow, Rock Blast, huh? Not Rock Slide. Perhaps to pop substitutes? Not a big Rock Blast guy myself, but this boom, crucially, fails to actually trade. It does a ton of the Vaporeon, but it doesn't kill him, and it does let him preserve it, which he's going to do. The follow-up Tauros intended to kill the Vaporeon is going to do just 17% to Armaldo. The Rock Blast here, pitiful damage against Steelix, doesn't even negate its leftovers. And we're going to get the Celebi switch. Iron Tail there, despite stab and having a high base power, is going to do also pitiful damage to the Celebi. And we've got yet another Leech Seed. Salamence seems to be the go-to check against the bee. I think in hindsight, Tratufo wishes he had managed to land a boom on the Celebi, but it's being real obnoxious for him as it stands. Rock Blast might be useful here unless it gives him only 2 hits, but 3 or more is a KO, and in fact, that was a 3-hitter. This one's moving pretty quick. We're just 14 turns in, and half the team for Tratufo already down. Another 3-hitter Rock Blast here. But Earthquake comes up short, and the Brick Break from Armaldo, kind of an unusual techie move, is also going to come up short. So finally the follow-up Earthquake takes Armaldo down, but it's a quick revenge kill with a previously unrevealed Dugtrio, and that leaves us again with the advantage belonging to Zinc. Ice Beam is the kill. Interesting that he didn't go for Rain Dance there to get ahead of the Dugtrio. He must just not have had it. Earthquake. Steelix the final hope for Tratufo against 3 pokes, one of which is Vaporeon from Zinc. Subbing all the way down, possibly to Pataya Berry. Yep. And with that, Hidden Power. That wouldn't be Hidden Power Fire, I don't think, because he just learns Fire Punch. So Hidden Power Water? Yeah, I think that might have been Hidden Power Water from Zinc. But that'll be good enough. And then even if it weren't, the Vaporeon comes in, outspeeds the Steelix, and then, I mean, I guess if he's Hydro Pump rather than Surf, there's the possibility of a miss, but probably just clicks a Water attack and finishes off the Steelix from there, even if it had somehow survived. And then I also don't know how the Steelix beats the Celebi. You can also just Leech Seed him and then sit there and stall him out and click Recover. Basically, I don't think from this position Tratufo was going to win. Relatively quick game here, and Zinc is going to take game 1. And over we go to game 2, keeping the players, as you know, for continuity in the same positions. Tratufo on the bottom, Zinc on the top. Tratufo gonna have to rattle off 2 in a row this game and a game 3. Dodrio and Hariyama lead. Obviously favors Dodrio. Intimidate comes down, and that is obviously choice banded to do 52% post-intimidate with that drill pack. Here comes Weezing. Going to scare away the Gyarados, despite the fact that it went for DD there, so doesn't want to go for Taunt or T-Wave or what have you, and good thing he didn't go for Taunt because Weezing went straight for Sludge Bomb. Gets the lucky added effect on Houndoom, who's probably not long for this world, unless he goes for Rest. And the Poison is actually relevant here because Beat Up means that only non-statist Mons participate in the attack, so that means the Houndoom itself is not counted for the beat up. Only 5 Mons there attack Blissey. Not sure about the follow-up beat up though. It's so obvious for Zinc to switch. It seems so underwhelming against anything other than Blissey. But he's going to do what he can on the way out, and he's going to land a critical hit, so that certainly helps his chances. Going to succumb to the poison and the early Mons lead for Zinc, who's up a game. And Gyarados is immediately met by the Weezing. Again, hidden power there, probably flying rather than rock, just 25%. Here comes Hariyama, Sludge Bomb, 27%. That manages to avoid getting poisoned. Not sure if that's good or bad because he may have guts, but Zinc is obviously not afraid of that by just immediately hitting him with Will-O-Wisp. And Knockoff is going to remove the Weezing lefties. And Sludge Bomb and Facade, so got to assume that he's got guts if he's packing the Facade set, which is going to be good enough. Crit irrelevant there to kill Ludicolo, but we're back to the lead matchup, and Dodrio, whether it is Return or Drill Peck, either one easily good enough here. But Drill Peck, maybe he would have stayed in against Credilli. Return, which is resisted, he certainly will not. So it remains a one-mon lead for Zinc, who's going to land a Toxic on Gyarados now. And again, the Weezing is going to come in to meet it. But this time Weezing is only at about half and doesn't have lefties. Second Dragon Dance coming down. Sludge Bomb is going to leave Gyarados pretty low, but he's going to get a big +2 attack on something on the way out, only to be unpleasantly surprised by a Protect that he did not know was there, that had not been shown before, and that is going to be devastatingly bad for Tratufo. He needed to at least kill the Weezing on the way out, but did not manage to do so, and he's going to fall further behind as yet another Pokemon is hit with poison via Toxic from Fori. Hydro Pump comes down for 14% on Bliss. Maybe if he's got like Focus Punch or something here. But he's going to go for Lax in the back, which he needs to be very careful about getting blown up on. And good thing he did switch it immediately out because Zinc is not effing around. He does immediately go for Boom, and it's going to connect with Swampert. Soft-boiled there, so missed opportunity for Focus Punch if he did have it. And it's a crit, so crit Focus Punch there I think would have killed Blissey. But he just flat out may not have it. Crit Earthquake good, but not good enough. And the poison is about to kill the Swampert as well. Only 2 pokes now for Tratufo, and Weezing has not shown its last move, but it could be Boom, and it is Boom. And Dodrio here trying to follow up with the kill. Wow, with Hyper Beam, fair enough. The curse there would have kept it alive through a Return or through a Drill Peck, I think, but unexpected Hyper Beam in the back is going to be just enough to eke out the Lax, and that very well may win Zinc the game and the match. It is only Credilli remaining for Tratufo against all 3 pokes from Zinc. I think Credilli could probably be stalled out if it comes to it here. I think if Dusclops has rest, it becomes very, very hard for Credilli to win, though he could poison flinch him down. I hate Protect there. You just let him rest for free. And he hates it too. He's just going to forfeit. But yeah, I think if he had any chance in hell, he had to just keep rock sliding and hope that flinches keep coming and the Dusclops succumbs to the poison. I think that was the only way. I think the second you let him click rest, that is out the window. And like I said, he sees it the same way. The moment he allows the rest to happen, he's just going to concede. So this one, and I believe I recall saying that I liked Tratufo's end of the draft, as did many of the people who were commenting. Tratufo's draft looked better on paper, but this is why you play the games. Ultimately, this was not that close, and Zinc is going to take him out 2-0, and that's that. So doesn't matter who it looked like may have had the stronger draft. The way that it actually played out is Zinc is the winner. So 2-0 for him, and he is on to the round of 16, and Tratufo will be eliminated. As always, I take this opportunity real quick to remind you guys, please do hit the thumbs up button if you've been enjoying the tournament and enjoying the content. Please consider joining my Discord server, link in the description, and please consider donating and supporting this tour. Doesn't have to be a huge amount, anything helps if you have the means. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.